Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. This one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line. Here's Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now maybe a free play here for Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Play action. It's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. On first down, it's Jeanty. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Smith. And he's got it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That will lead to a third and goal.
Hey, it's a clip. Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Look. Tuesday.
Throwing now is Geno. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return.
Let's go now. Black 40. Red, yellow, ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. And the Raiders have got it. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Slide through. Down. Set.
They'll look to throw. He lets it go. Deep for Olave. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 69 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Second and 10.
Roberts there on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Quickly able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Rattler working out of the gun. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Still going. They can't stop him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down, Raiders.
Now Gino. Short throw caught by Bowers. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Gino now to throw.
At the 40.
Pass to Bowers once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raiders first down.
Now Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4.
To the air again, Smith.
At the 41-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out, began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Blue, ready.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
He'll look to
7
throw.
at the 15.
Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's a touchdown.
From 10 yards out.
And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Gruber for the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Saints 28, Raiders 7.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, the first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go.
He's got a man complete.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 23.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Down.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Set. Ready. Yellow. Drilled. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
To the air is Rattler. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Black 40. Blue striker. Ready.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green jack. White. Ready?
From the shotgun, Rattler. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, they'll shift things around.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going up top. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Here we go. Needle 45. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Point after, good by Grupe. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go to your draft material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Rattler. He finds his man, complete. It's Neal. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 66 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That plays now. 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Grupe able to add the PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Raiders 14. Blake Grupe to kick
After
off
the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun, here's Smith. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 76 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Kickoff for the Raiders.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready?
They'll go. Here's Rattler.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for us Saints.
They'll look to throw again. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Ready? Hut.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football.
He's got it in. Complete.
Now he's loose again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
Brock Bowers,
83 yards.
and the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Raiders 28.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Vegas.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the
19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack.
They've got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Here goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
For the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Saints 56, Raiders 28.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know,
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker.
Now first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 5. First down.
Throwing now is Gino.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
the Stormtroopers go a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field right through that one. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Jeanty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
They'll try again. And good work there defensively, so able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Smith. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down, 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, he's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown. Brock Bowers from 6 yards away. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown. Dante Thornton, 55 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 56, Raiders 49.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. A point after, good by Grupe. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 49. Blake Grupe to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Slot man moves right. Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Trey Tucker,
77 yards.
and the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 56.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you stay away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8, and I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Smith.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
That's good for us.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's taken in left side by Vela.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into a shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Black shot.
Rattler wants to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Rashid.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air once more is Rattler. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Smith to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Hey, it's a clip.
Smith's going to throw it.
Open man right side, Myers. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Again, Smith. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
One last throw here for Smith. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Ready?
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Let's go now. Ready.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. There's a short one caught by Johnson. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Now Rattler. Again, it's Johnson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing is Rattler. This one taken in by Olave. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Saints.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. And tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some square.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Z
yeah.
on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun.
18-yard line.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
3 yards. And the Baltimore.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to...
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Saints first down.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Rattler working out of the gun. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Blaster, stay. Come on, set. Cut.
To the air is Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Black shot, yellow, 22. Ready?
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
52 Blaster.
Gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Cut, cut.
Here we go with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Jackson steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here now, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A first down carry for Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Throwing is Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out.